I didn't really touch my tuners too much last game, so I think I'm pretty close to being happy with a lot of the tuning here. So hopefully this game represents pretty fine balance there on the tuning. And so the idea that I have, if he was right-handed, that would have worked. The idea behind this is I want hockey IQ to really shine, and I want getting to good areas to really matter when it comes to getting good, to good scoring areas. So I want high IQ plays to be rewarded in this game, and so I don't want the goaltenders to be overpowered like they are in this game. In a lot of the instances that they are, and I want everything to kind of look realistic. So in this play, I'm driving wide with Pedersen. So he is an elite playmaker, and so he's able to do these no-look behind-the-back plays. You'll see probably on other instances where it doesn't work out that way for other players when they're doing no-look passes. It's a little bit off. It's just like slightly off, and you're going to see a good scoring chance generated. So Koskinen doesn't react to this immediately. Okay, first of all, he has to track where the puck's going, so he's got to move laterally. So there's a lot of net by the time the shot gets released. Okay, because he still has to move in towards the shot, and because it's accurate, it just misses his blocking animation. So he gets into the proper positioning once the shot's there, but he still has to react to it. And it's just unfortunate. Like Troy Stecher isn't an elite shooter, but he came very close to scoring because a high IQ play was generated off the offense there. So just unfortunate. Now a lot of shots will kind of miss and be inaccurate in this game. Fatigue makes a big difference, but yeah, you're gonna get rewarded for knowing kind of the skill and the IQ behind a lot of the plays in this game. And so passing isn't easy to do. So you gotta first be good with knowing how to put as much pressure onto the passes as you can, because the min pass speed is set to 18, and the max pass speed is set to 90. So you can still do breakout passes. I'll show you examples of those for like center ice, long distance bombs, and you can also do these like short, quick passes. But the only thing is that if you're like loading up on these passes where a guy's 10 feet away from you, he's not going to grab it. He'll bobble it, or he will like do that, like where he's just got to kind of take an extra second to corral it, because the reaction time is just kind of, it's got to be there, right? And so there's an example of a no-look pass there, and there's an example of a forced pass. And so they got a good scoring chance generated off there, and it's just fortunate that it wasn't right under the bar. Otherwise Marshall probably wouldn't have stopped it. And then you saw after following it up how fast passes can be in this game. So you can absolutely rocket a pass, just like real life. But you have to feather a lot of these passes here and get the right pressure and stuff like that. And so that's like a forced pass, but it's not corralled. It's not cheesy. He's not going the other way with it. He's still, the puck's in the air. He's picking it off in the air, and he's getting a stick on it. And so you'll see a lot of interceptions there. Just kind of be tips and deflections there. I just missed. That's what happens when you slap it, though. It's just not an accurate shot. So really settling the puck down and having your feet set makes a big difference in this.
Vancouver's got it from behind the net.
And if my AI would get out of the way, that would be great. And again, no look pass behind the back. As in real life, it's a fancy pass. Doesn't work very often. So it shouldn't work very much in this game. So things like forecheck and all that stuff, they're awesome. Like, they're good, smart strategies to implement. It's probably user error on that pass. Oh no. He was almost able to force that through. And he's just got the jump, right? So he's able to get through. And it's just unfortunate the goalie made the better save. And the defensive sticks, like, they're pretty good. They're actually increased, so. It's getting around defenders tough, but you can because of the skating, because of the acceleration. Like, you can burn guys easy.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Quick pass to Neal. Great positioning in the defensive end. Just a simple save by Markstrom. One of the biggest icons in hip-hop will join us coming up in period number 2, the D-O-double-G.
But the idea is to promote people to shoot. We want guys to shoot because shooting generates scoring chances. And there's lots of rebounds to be made. Whether you'll get that rebound, that's pretty tough because body positioning matters. And that's just the case, you know, top corner. Elite shooter, he's fresh. So he's going to have a better chance of being accurate and represent his true attributes. And it's top of the circles. If that's down by the blue line, Koskinen's making that save though. Like, that shot does not happen very much if you've seen any of the other games that I've been kind of showing. But I mean, that's just a snipe. Would be nice to see a reaction out of Koskinen. I don't expect him to make that save, but I would expect him to make a reaction, not just a blocking save, because it is unscreened. Oh.
Even Snoop's impressed with that one. That he is. Grabs control of it at the point.
Ah. The passing isn't super accurate, so the puck is a little bit more loose.
Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. The Canucks move it in. Moves it to Pettersson. Puts it on net. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Manages to hang on. Slides the puck over to McDavid. Centering pass. And the defenders come up with the puck. Puck scooped up by Clifton. Jason's got it against the boards. Flailing at it with his stick to try to get control. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Myers. Tries to get it to Pearson. They've got the defense outnumbered.
No, I just got to stick on it.
Picked up along the boards by Jason. You're the man who gave us Hockey 101. Where'd that originate from?
Say, man, you know, teaching.
Oh, that's a good save.
Educate while at the same time I was learning, so it was a fun thing to do. Hopefully we can do more of it.
You always been a teacher?
Man, I love teaching, man. That's what I do best.
He is an educator, people.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
That should go in every time.
Nice shot, baby. You like that? I love that when they just tip it.
Got caught in no man's run there. But as we'll see, like Jacob, he doesn't come close to making that save. As he shouldn't. It's a tic-tac-toe play. Should be lost out there. That's just beautiful.
Has hockey had any sort of cultural impact on hip-hop?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I started wearing the hockey jerseys in my first videos, and people started catching on from there. And then it's like after that, year after year, you would see people give me hockey jerseys.
Oh, see, realistic rebounds, but because the puck is bouncy, it's just one of those situations where they're tough to pick up, but they are there. So if you're fortunate to get the right bounce there, just feather that. I was hoping to get a little bit more heat off that one. Here we go. He's going to be all alone. And so Sven Berchi has pretty good hands. So he's not prone to, like, even though he was like really zooming in there, if you got a weak player who's like fatigued, who's not a very good dangler, and he tries this move, he's probably going to lose the puck. Or he's going to bobble it, not lose it. He's probably going to bobble it.
Vancouver's been on their heels through most of this one, and yet they lead by one in the second.
Can thank their goaltender for a lot of this. He's kept them close, and now they've worked themselves into a position to be in front.
But it was a bad pass. You caught a guy streaking. Like, nobody was catching him. It's a nice interception where it's just a bobble, and then
Vancouver's on the attack. Great poke check on the reach. Loses his balance on the play. Blocker save, and he's showing up.
see, that's something that's realistic too. Like in like online versus, you're going to see probably the goalie come off the post there. Like a lot faster. But he's just in great position. Just makes a blocking save. Realistic rebound. Good. The puck looks like really realistic, some of the balances that you get there. That's through the legs, so he shouldn't corral that. That should be an errant pass. Uh-oh. If there's one thing that I would really love EA to do, is to limit the accuracy on this animation. Like the one where it's like kind of corralled, where you whip it around. Basically like a wraparound shot. But at least it's not top corner. But it's a shot from the slot, so it's going to beat Markstrom if it's just inside the post. Especially if you've got a movement laterally. I might be able to burn him here. Oh, just too hard of a pass. That's my bad.
Quick pass to Nurse. Handles the puck. Huge steal in his own end. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Slides it across. That's a great heads-up play to bring up the pass. Grabbed along the board by Pearson. Fires it, and he comes up with the save. Here in the late going.
Okay, one thing you recognize is not every shot is top corner cheddar. It's actually pretty rare. Trying to get a screenshot going here, just to show.
That's a good save there, James. It looks rather simple, but he gets the puck into the corner. No danger.
Vancouver's gained possession along the boards.
You can pull away guys that are a little bit too heavy on the chase. See, that was a nice feather through. So that, like, skate and stick, it'll still go through because the pass reaction time isn't insane. But it has to be nice. And you have to, like this is just a nice pass because it's still a feather. But it's still kind of like where it needs to go. It's enough to get by the defender, but it's also not enough to be too much for the guy you're up in the play and trying to pass to it. Because here, I'll show you what happens when you're just loading up passes. If I can get the opportunity. So if you're going to send a rocket pass and you're going to put a decent amount of pressure on R2, it shouldn't be corralled And so it should take skill to actually get the right amount of pressure. The game shouldn't do that for you.